everybody, this is Stephanie from Frugal Down Under, and I thought I'd share with you this morning my garden, my little garden plot in a community garden. I'm part of a community garden in Darwin, tropical top end of Australia in the Northern Territory, and I'm part of a community garden called the Snake Bean Garden, which is in the Botanical Gardens. And 3 years ago, there's no way I thought that I would be able to grow something, but about 2 years ago I started getting my hands in the soil, and through trial and error, I didn't have much stuff last year, but this year I have quite a lot of produce, and through trial and error I've learnt a lot, and also using the wisdom of people around me. All the other plot owners have trial and error too, and they're gaining experience by that, and everyone has lots of things to share. And because it is the Botanical Gardens, we have a lot of tourists walking through from lots of different countries, and all those people have great information about what they grow and what parts of the plants that they use in their cooking, which they're very willing to share with us. And it's just, I'm very, very fortunate to have this plot, and I'm just thrilled that I am able to garden and grow produce that I then have on my plate in the evening. It's just amazing. It saves me $1. It's organic stuff. It has low eco miles, and it's just great fitness. And also it feels like I'm coming and meditating when there's no one down here so early in the morning. Anyway, I'm going to show you my produce, what I do have growing at the moment, because I'm just very excited about it all, and I want to share. Okay, here we go. So this is my pumpkin patch. Pumpkins sprawl quite a lot, but my neighbouring plot and we just let our pumpkins sprawl on the bottom, and they all intertwine with each other, and whoever's pumpkin's on the plot gets that pumpkin. And we also share, of course. We're all about sharing and helping each other out. So this here is a beautiful pumpkin that I have. I might harvest it today because this is an open garden, and we do have things taken if we don't move on them quickly sometimes. And because that one's quite in view, I really don't want someone else taking it who has not put in the hard hours. It's not even hard hours, what am I saying? But also what I have learnt from people, as I said, walking around through the gardens, these are the pumpkin leaves tips, and they are eatable. They're the tips, you cut them from about down here, and all that part you can eat. And I put it in soups, I put it in stir fries, I put it in my green smoothies. It's just quite versatile and reminds me a little bit of celery. Anyway, moving on. These are my tomatoes here. I have lots and lots of different kinds of tomatoes. This one is one that I planted last year. It didn't produce anything, and instead of dying in the wet season, our monsoonal time, which usually they do die, it just hung in there, and now it's just gone crazy, and we've already harvested about, I don't know, maybe 60 little cherry tomatoes off this. It's just been wonderful, because a punnet of cherry tomatoes here is about $5, so the purchase of this plant for $5, it's already paid for itself over and over again. Then next to that I have, you can see things I got from the dump. I purchased at the dump shop to hold up my plants. Down there I have a little cucumber growing. I've already harvested one cucumber, and I've got another one to harvest soon. But last year I had more success on my top plot, where it was more shaded with cucumbers, than this year, but everyone else has also struggled with cucumbers this year, so I'm thinking maybe it's not just me. So let's see where I can see that. There it is. There's that little cucumber there. So I might wait till Sunday or Monday to harvest that, because it is a public holiday this weekend, so I'll be able to have more time. Here is my Brazilian spinach. It's very sorry, someone's saying hello to me from one of the other plots, a lovely Nepalese family. This is Brazilian spinach. I use it a lot in my stir fries, my quiche, my green smoothies. It just grows crazy here, nearly like a weed. You have to really cut it back. Down over here, I've got another cucumber, but I've harvested one. It's a crystal apple cucumber, but once again, it hasn't climbed up, it hasn't sprouted around. It's just not really happening very well this year, my cucumbers. Oh, and I can see I've got a bean there starting to shoot up. We planted those seeds quite a while ago and nothing happened. Over here is an eggplant. This one I'm very excited about because I grew from a seed from a dried out eggplant, and it's given me quite a few eggplants already. And so that's wonderful because it just shows that you don't have to buy plants already in their prime at some gardening shop. That one also was from seed, and this one has given me a lot of eggplants already. The grasshoppers have been at it, but that's okay. They can eat the leaves. It's not bothering me. And some of the grasshoppers I catch and give to our chickens. Over here, lots of other tomatoes. Lots of different kinds. Not many red ones because we've already harvested this morning, and I'll show you our produce a bit later and a photo on my blog most probably. And it's just been amazing because last year I didn't have any success with tomatoes. Down over here I've got peanuts. These were to sell at a fundraising event, but they got forgotten because I was busy doing ice creams. And but they make great little presents for people who walk by and who might want a little peanut plant. Lots and lots of, not just tourists walk by, but many locals. And this is a great educational place for them, and I'm willing to give cuttings and share things. This is rocket. I didn't have any success last year, and I did grow 2 times rocket this year. My first batch did not grow, and this one has just been amazing. And it seems to like being cut. The more I cut, the more it grows. Under here I've got some bok choy, and I've got a tomato plant that's going a bit wild here. Over here I've got a Chinese cabbage. I just cut off 2 or 3 leaves whenever I'm ready to do a stir fry or soup. So that's been quite a great grower for me too, because I just keep on cutting it, just keeps on growing. Beside it there I've got some little strawberry plants, and I think they're called a tropical white strawberry. Roman white tropical strawberry, like full sun. I've never heard of anyone having any success, but maybe we might get a couple of strawberries. They were in this box of different plants that I bought at a gardening shop for very inexpensive, where there were 10 different plants. You can hear me out of breath there. Okay, over here I have a couple of eggplants. They're the little ones. They grow a bit bigger than that, but they're long and thinner. And these were 2 plants that I purchased at a gardening shop. And I did buy 4, and 2 died, but these 2 have just keep on producing on and on and on. Ooh, this here on my trellis, I've got a passion fruit which I need to rip out. It's just not the right place to grow the passion fruit. And amongst it I have wing beans. So that's a big wing bean. This is a little wing bean here. That's a great big one. The bigger they get, the harder they get. So they're nice, small and tender to pick this way. And these, I do pick them this way sometimes and put them in soup and stuff, chopped up small. But these ones I'm growing to get some seeds, because I did promise some of my bloggers, followers, that I would send some, and I haven't gone around to that. So if you're one of those, I'm very sorry. With the wing bean, you can eat the leaves, you can eat the bean, and underneath in the ground there's a tuber that you can also eat, which I've never seen, because this one is a year old. I only had 1 wing bean plant, and it just keeps on giving, so I haven't pulled it out yet. Okay, I've got more Brazilian spinach here. Over here I have a snake bean, but this year it just hasn't been producing like it did last year. Last year I was picking about 30 a day. This year it's not very happy, but I did grow it from a very weak looking seed and shouldn't have done that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Lots of other things growing, which keeps me happy. Down here I've got a parsley. This only grows in the dry season for us because this is our cooler weather time, and I didn't think it would be possible, but one of the other plots did have one, and I gave it a go this year, and I am so excited because parsley is like $3 for a tiny bunch, and now I can just get it fresh whenever I need some. Underneath there I've got some radishes. Also, once again, this is only a dry season vegetable, but I've put in a few seeds and did have some success. And also the radish leaves, as I've blogged recently, and found out I can eat those too. So originally I was throwing them out into the garden, but I can eat those. So I think that's about it. I have some, I think this is the arthritis plant down in here. A leaf a day, it's good for arthritis. Down over here I've got sage, which is also a dry season herb, I think. And I've got some basil, which I've already gone past, but that just grows crazy here all year round. Oh, sorry, got my finger in front there, camera. Hope I haven't done that too many times. Over here I've got ginger. Here I've got lemongrass. And here I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly, galang-a-lang. And so lots and lots of things. So who would have thought? I thought I wouldn't be able to grow anything, and now this is all the lovely things that I have in my garden. So it's very exciting, and I'm very thrilled. The sun's really coming up now, and I just want to show you all the plots around me, all the other garden plots. It's a gorgeous area, and I'm really, really, really proud to be part of this community garden, and extremely proud to be able to grow some of my own produce. It is just an amazing feeling for me, someone who really thought I would never be able to grow something. This lady here is Nepalese, so she has a wealth of information from her own country which she shares, and that is the beauty of these garden plots, and also all the tourists coming through. It's wonderful. So there you go. Dolly was supposed to show you some insects that she found and talk to you about she saw a fairy today. Something fluttered past her with a yellow dress, and she is sure she has seen her very first fairy. So it's a great place to be. But she can't talk right now because her little Nepalese friend has turned up. So they're busy being friends and discovering all the things that the garden has to show them. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my first film, and hopefully I will upload more and learn as I go, baby steps. Okay, see you from Frugal Down Under, and let's all be eco and frugal and look after our world. Bye.